So, if that was a new weapon, well, I'm not finding that out here. Oh, and I can't acquire this message again. Can I play it from my inventory? I think that's a thing, isn't it? Specs, organizer. Here it is. These are all the various messages and audio logs. Let's see if I can find it. I'm assuming it would be one of the latest ones. That would make sense. I'm going to assume that it's this one.
Failsafe protocol active. Log mark 96 hours, 0 minutes, 0 seconds. Automatic system-wide reboot begun. Data loss analysis.
Entry
Most
permitted.
systems damaged. 27% of data storage and processing systems report complete data and record loss, with low chance of recovery. Local non-networked power supplies remain operational. Recovery protocols activated.
Access granted.
Damaged data sectors attempting temporary repair using analogous systems. Collateral loss of workforce is rated as extreme. Overall work output efficiency remains severely impaired, with all functioning personnel-related systems reporting significant neurological deviation and physical degradation. Functioning implants and ribs should be collected for refurbishment and redistribution to fully functioning human assets.
I'm not sure if that was the one that was interrupted by Arena or not. I don't think it was, but if it's not at the end there, I'm not gonna go pulling through all those other ones in the hopes of finding it. It's not gonna tell me anything interesting anyway. Okay, so that's a little bit of a shortcut. Still not a super useful one. None that lead directly and easily back to Ops. So I guess I only have one path. I wonder if I could have just quit the discussion with Arena and if she would have shown up later. Oh! Now that's interesting. Huh. With the level of jank in this game and the number of visual glitches that there have been, I can't tell if the fact that her body is gone is on purpose or not. Does that mean she was actually one of those prototypes? One that was a bit more advanced but still susceptible to issues? Hence the memory thing? Did she rip herself out of her exosuit? I don't know if that's even a thing that you can do, even if you had an able body otherwise. Or is it just a glitch? I'll find out, I suppose. So yeah, this is the only way I can go at the moment, I believe. Okay, now this guy actually does have multiple drones. Let me just take care of them both. Alright, that worked out. Let me get a charge from my own drone, and I should be good. I need to be going for the right arm from now on. I think I'm going to switch back to either the fists or the staves. They're better at targeting specific parts more reliably. At least I feel that they are. Maybe they're not. Hopefully that was enough. Really? That is so weird. Like, they're not supposed to die when you're doing the execution time-up? Charge-up? Either he got knocked far enough away, or burning is able to kill even through that immunity. Either way, it's annoying. I really need more Mark IV materials. Oh! That was rude. Suppose I should have been expecting something like that. Alright, so that is the highest tier of meta... Whoa. Guy went flying. Metavoltaic injection. So yeah, I'm assuming the Maddie quest is the only other way to acquire those. That way you'd have like 2 of the max one. Oh well. Okay, I don't even care about listening to those at this point. It might have something interesting to say, but knowing the audio logs and messages, probably not. Wow, they have a lot of blockades set up here. That's probably where I need to go. Well, actually, no, that's definitely where I need to go ultimately. Let's check around first. There's gotta be a shortcut somewhere here.
They're hunting me now. Wherever I hide, they're coming for me. The pain is getting worse. I don't know how much longer I can stand it. I can feel how it drains me. Not giving up though. I gotta find her. Maybe she'll help me again. I'm sorry. So sorry. Please don't leave me alone up here.
I've heard that voice before. That's not Irina, is it? No, it's the other woman that I've been hearing on a few audio logs as of late, if I'm not mistaken. She's referred to a her in the past. At the time, I assumed it was Sally, but I also remember that there's been graffiti mentioning a her. And maybe that's who that she was referring to. Someone that seems to be at the core of this whole nasty business. I don't know. Okay, good. I finally acquired the Mark IV tungsten alloy. I need a few more pieces of that. I'll have to choose which weapon I want to upgrade first. Probably the staff. I seem to be doing better with it than I was with the judge. As cool as the judge is. Wow. I think I might save the judge for, I don't know, something like robot enemies, since it is a primarily energy weapon. It's just the quicker attacks of the staff are so much more useful against these jerks because of how quickly they attack. I can actually interrupt them. And honestly, despite the fact that it has a much lower impact stat on the weapon, it seems like it does just as good of a job stunning the enemies as the bigger axe did. So I don't really think there's a downside to using it. Mechanized counterweight. I don't think I can equip it here. I think that was one of the buff items. Yeah, this one gives you a general damage boost to your physical damage stats. Not bad. Surprised I didn't get ambushed here. Oh, come on, I can't break that? How disappointing.
This was to be my legacy. My name would have been etched in the history books for all time. Though now I fear I will have a less than salubrious entry. If I could pinpoint a moment that I could take it back, make a change. I still can't see it. My own hubris was my undoing. Presenting myself to the world as I wanted to be seen. No mistakes, that sort of thing won't happen under my command. Even at my age. Vanity. Trying to overcome the shortcomings of resolve with a quick fix. It's ridiculous in hindsight, but we didn't see it. How could we not see it? We failed. We failed everybody. That is my legacy.
Yeah, staff is definitely better than the axe for these dudes. That was the main issue I was having, just trying to use much too slow of a weapon. It's still not perfect, I still have to be somewhat careful, but definitely easy to use. Really, the main thing is I shouldn't be going for the combos, I should just be going for one hit and then backing off. That is the safe way of handling things. Alright, so I'm assuming that was that Jonas Gutenberg, the guy who's in charge of Creo, that was speaking in that audio log there. Wonder if he'll be the final boss. I feel like that would make sense. Okay, so that main door that's being guarded by more dudes is clearly where I need to go. I'm hoping that this might be a shortcut, although I'll probably avoid actually resting at Ops if it does lead back to there. Simply because I do want to try and keep my tech scrap multiply, and I'm doing decent with my healing supplies. So I'm not super worried. Server room. This looks important. Oh, maybe I'll be able to deactivate those shields, and that will give me a quick path back here. That would make sense. I feel like there has to be a way to disable them. So what can I interact with here? Ooh, more Mark IV materials. Fantastic, I'll take those. Yeah. How the hell would I be able to get 30 more levels at this point unless I just grinded a shit ton? Oh, I can inspect this apparently. I can inspect something. Oh. Turing test? Okay. What did I just... Okay, I'm kind of confused, but sure. Ah, now this is an overcharged thing I can do something with. This'll probably disable the shields.
Security level clear. Access granted. Lockdown deactivated. Executive firewall reset to standard parameters. Attention. Lockdown deactivated.
Well, I made it. Hope you're proud. I'm part of the corporate machine now. Not exactly my dream, but a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. I know people are depending on me. No longer the sponge. Now, the shark. Rah! I'm not gonna let you down, Dad. I'll see this through. It won't be like the others, I promise. You're all I got now. And I'm not letting you go anywhere. Best paid job for non-skilled labor on the continent. If it's non-skilled they want, it's non-skilled they'll get. Love you, Dad. Let's talk soon. Mallory.
Failsafe protocol active. Log. Mark 0 hours, 3 minutes, 12 seconds. Boardroom neurovote system successfully paused. Quorum issue Utopia votes recorded. Board members Bonham, Green, Fox, Vanderbilt, Navabi, Ito, and Freeman. Quorum issue Utopia vote pending. Board member Hayes. Emergency medical assistance requested. Exponential cascade continuing throughout all Creo systems. Damage report unknown. Personnel-related collateral effects likely for most operational neural implants.
Alright, well that was some how did that not work? What the hell? Maybe it was too far away. That was some interesting information I got from the computer for once. Why does that dude... Oh, it is so glitchy. The most notable... Why did you just explode? You weren't near... Okay, I ventured too far. This might be bad. Maybe I can drag them out one by one? Come on, please. I really don't want to fight a security guard while fighting one of the tripods. Okay, good. Yeah, the security guards do tend to leave... Oh, and so did that dude, which I don't quite want. But yeah, the, okay. That was close. The main thing I noted there was that, some of the names of the board of executives, I think, were references to actual, like industry people. Vanderbilt, of course, you know, being one of the dudes during the Industrial Revolution, and I think a few others there that I noted, but I've kind of forgotten. So there's something about a vote, I guess, about what to do about Resolve and Utopia. And one of the board members, Hayes, like needed medical assistance or something. I'm still not sure what to make of all that. Alright, so that paralysis thing, it's not as bullshit as I initially thought, simply because they only seem to do it when they first approach you. And it is pretty obvious that they are going to do it because their shoulder bit pops out. So as long as you can dodge that initial bit, it's not so bad. It's just that if you get hit, you can't do jack about it. Yeah, I'm still assuming that those big doors lead to progress, so I'm obviously going to want to check all around first.
I wanted to make it right. Prove I could make a difference. Well, I made a difference. Not the one I'm proud of. That's what I wanted. I wanted you to be proud of me. I made so many mistakes. The biggest one was not fighting for you. There's no way out. I don't want them to get me. I know they're there. I can hear them. They were never who they pretended to be. And I helped them create that lie. Don't let Jewel know. Please don't tell her. Don't tell her. Don't tell her it ended like this. I love you both. Please know that. Always loved you, Rihanna. I always have. No one compared. I don't want to think that that's the last time I'll hear your name.
And then he hung himself. How somber. I want to make a reference to that one actor that killed himself with poorly handled autoerotic asphyxiation. You know, the dude who played Bill in Kill Bill. What was his name? Oh no, Dave Carradine, was that it? Ah, I wish I had remembered it in time. I wanted to make a rather black joke about that, but oh well.
We've always been fascinated with technology, seeking a closer, more intimate relationship. In the early parts of the 21st century, social interaction became more active through networks and devices than person to person. They enabled people to be who they wanted to be, not who they were. But we were lying to ourselves. Finally, we are ready. Man is integrating with machines, becoming as one. Think of it. Joining conscious thought, our true souls, eternal, immortal. Isn't that what everyone wants? Ascension is not in the power of the divine, but rather here, within the machine.
Okay, the audio log ended all of a sudden there. I would have expected it to have gone on longer. Yeah, that slowdown time implant is really useful. Probably would have died if I hadn't used it there. What was that implant that I just picked up? I think that was a new one, or it's a name I don't recognize. Where are you, friend? And just skip over you, did I? No. That's the metavoltaic, yeah. 100 health, it's not bad, but I really don't think that's worth it. It's more sustainable, and like maybe for boss fights it's worth swapping out for, but I really think your regular injectables are just more convenient. Here it is, Pneumatic Calibrator V4. Reduces the stamina cost of performing evasive moves. Ooh. That's actually not bad. That might be worth equipping whenever I actually get around to using those 2 new implant slots I have. This leads to an elevator apparently. Maybe this will lead back to Ops. Probably won't rest there though. I still have 2 injectables and I really don't want to respawn all of these enemies. At least not until I've explored the place further. I think I'm almost done though, because heading backwards in that one big room would just take me, well, backwards. And heading forward seems to be where I need to go to progress things, although... That's an interesting room name, Re-Education Camp. Oh, hello. Come on, do an attack that I can actually easily counterattack, one that does not put you out of harm's way. I think I need to stay near their behind for them to do that whip around attack. Come on. Work with me here, please. Come on. Just making this longer and more painful for the both of us. There we go, tail's gone. Now if I can just back you up against the wall, I should be fine. Should be using the judge against you. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be. Come on. Really? I wanted to be cool. Okay, fuck the judge. Actually, no, don't fuck the judge. That's just asking for trouble, but... Yeah, staff is better. Like, as much as I like this cool-ass energy-firing axe, it's just... not as good as the good old staff. Okay, I can't proceed forwards here for some reason. I guess that's a later shortcut. So much shortcutting going on. Ooh. This audio log is playing hide and seek.
Now let me ask you a question. What is reality? Do you accept it because your senses tell you it is real? Because you can taste, touch, smell, hear, see it. You know as well as I that they can be deceived as easy as a lie drips from a politician's mouth. This world is a veil pulled over our eyes to blind us to the truth. Life is nothing more than an illusion, swaddling us like a child. A comforting memory of times past. And we know better than most how memory works. The masses accept it as infallible truth, yet we understand the dishonesty of our own mind. We dance a frantic jig to a familiar tune, while hidden puppeteers pull the strings.
Huh, so disabling the lockdown did not get rid of these security doors like I thought it would. Weird. Maybe that's the only reason I was able to open up these doors if I hadn't gone there. Oh, first that wouldn't have worked. I was gonna use my electromagnet to pull this dude over, but he came of his own accord. That's fine by me. I'm gonna try and conserve as much energy as possible so I can use the slow down time one against this buddy. I don't need too much energy to do it, but I want to make sure I do have enough. And yeah, going for the lame, like one hit at a time, and then backing away is definitely the way to handle these dudes. I want to go for the weapon this time so I can get some mats. Yeah, it does not just appear to make them slower, it actually makes you actively faster in comparison to them. It's not just a timing thing. That is an incredibly good implant. Makes it so much easier to take them down, which I'm not complaining about.
Authorization acknowledged.
Three blind mice see how they run.
I'm sorry it took me so long. There was a problem when I initiated the reboot. The following surge threw me out of the system. Shh. It's all right. I'm here now. I didn't think I'd be able to bring him back. But he proved to be remarkably durable. Unlike the others. What's that? Now then, Mr. Green. I'm right here. Let's see what we can do. No. No. Just, I'm here now. It's okay. It's okay. Everything's all right. Everything's all right. System. Defibrillator online. Resuscitate. 3, 2, 1. Charge. Resuscitate. 3, 2, 1. Charge. No. This can't be happening. After everything I did. I saved you. I saved you.
Launch preparations initiated. Nucleus lockdown deactivated. Attention, UTP-01 confirmed. Utopia personnel, please gather at your designated workplaces and prepare for further instructions.
Okay, so I'm still not sure if Sally was an actual person or an AI construct or what. But who's in charge here? It seems like she was trying to keep this dude alive so he would vote no. And it wouldn't launch Utopia, which is probably the better choice, given that Utopia is gonna reconfigure mankind into like weird robot life forms with nanomachines or whatever is gonna happen. But she was unable to keep him alive long enough to force the vote, unlike with all the others. Geez, that is a brutal sight. Freeman, James Fox. What's this one? Yep, Vanderbilt. Presumably that was where Jonas, whatever his name was. Howard Bonham. Something, Hinata Ito, I think that says. Nope. Sala Navabi. And Tobias Green. Yep. But, she wasn't able to get the dude to vote, so Utopia got launched because it had more votes at the time. I wonder if I can stop it or what's gonna happen. I guess I just have to leave now. Maybe now the security gates will be gone? No, they're still there. Oh, there were more enemies about though. That's less than ideal. Really? I was hoping to recover HP and I left off worse than when I started fighting him. That was kind of bullcrap. Oh, but I got 2 injectables. Good thing I had them equipped at the time. Forgot about that counter for a second there. Okay. There are way too enemies around here. Time to make use of that. Let me just take care of you first. Or not. Okay, this is kind of horseshit. Seriously, I just hate the drone's ability to just go wherever the fuck they feel like it, completely out of my range to attack me. That's just not fun to deal with. Drones are coming back in full force as of late, it seems. I'm guessing I need to go over there since... Ooh, there's even the tougher Cerberus dude. Definitely gonna want to heal up for that. Looks like he has a pet as well. Can I drag one of you over? I can't drag like heavier machine dudes, so what if I change my target to you? And do that. I hope this works. Oh, of course it doesn't. Okay, thankfully the dog is more than happy to try and attack me. Come on, do an attack I can block, thanks. Just gonna handle this slowly and carefully. For some reason I'm not doing the thrusting counterattack, I'm not sure. Oh, it's because I'm not targeting the tail, that's why. And that's also why I'm not cutting it off. Whoops. That is one cool thing about this game that, again, is something I mentioned before, but just the fact that the attack you do with the weapon actually depends on where you are in position to whatever it is that you're targeting. So that if to actually hit that bit a thrust is appropriate, it'll do a thrust with the staff. But if a horizontal attack is appropriate, it will do that. Either the rightward one or the leftward one, depending on which side you're focused on. And that's cool. It's a way of making the weapons a little bit more dynamic. Oh, your armor is awesome. And you're really tough, holy crap. Okay. I don't know if you have a new armor set than the Cerberus. I think it might be like the special boss one, so I'm gonna go for the head. I don't need another judge after all. Well, I could do with some materials, of course. Yeah, same moveset. Let's use that again. Keep him slowed down. Seriously, that ability is so good. Okay, yep. I just kind of completely cheesed him, but I'm fine with that. Let's see what armor bit I got. Yep, Black Cerberus. Fantastic. And an SNS disinhibitor. That seems to be like a guaranteed drop. So good, I can still acquire that armor set. It just takes a little bit longer. Assuming there are more Black Cerberuses. I already had an SNS inhibitor, didn't I? What did that do? I don't remember its effect. I had V3 before, now I have V4. Oh, so this would basically double energy gain and stamina regeneration near death. That could actually possibly combine interestingly with the metavoltaic injection. I'm probably not going to bother with it, I'm just going to stick with my current setup. And just bludgeon my way through. Okay, elevator. This'll probably take me to a new area. Oh yeah, look at this fancy ass elevator. I love the combination of the high-tech steel with the classic wood paneling. Looks nice. Ah, so this is taking me towards the nucleus, which is, as I mentioned before, as far as I'm aware, the last area in the game. So I liked how visually different the executive form was. Hopefully this one is similar in that regard. And please give me an ops station. I want to use my tech scrap. Jeez, 80. How much would you have to grind to actually be able to use that at this point, really?
I've received notification that you will be on the way shortly to deliver the package at the designated rendezvous. I will be waiting. Don't be late.
All and everything. We're looking at a new dawn for mankind. Look at us. Look at us as a species. We deserve to exist. There are no gods.
Attention all personnel. T-9 hold is now in effect. Awaiting status.
That's kind of annoying. I was somewhat interested in hearing what Jonah had to say, but the computer interrupted him. Thanks. So there was a sign saying ops was this way. I have yet to see a ops. And I'm a little bit worried because I really don't want to get into combat and die before doing that. Like, it wouldn't be difficult to recover my tech scrap. Presumably I would just spawn at the start of the area, but I really don't want to risk losing all this stuff. That was where I just came from.
Look at us as a
I guess it's further ahead. Doesn't look like there are any enemies around. I wonder if this will be like, a lot of Metroidvania style games where they have the final area be empty or nearly empty of enemies and just have it be a long, ominous walk to your final encounter. Yeah, Simon's Quest thing. Oh, of course the way to the ops is busted. Of course it is. Well, let's see if I can find a way around.
Attention. Freight elevator en route to floor 1. Cargo.
Oh, there's the freight elevator. Okay, good. Oh, and that's where ops is, conveniently enough.
To see you.
That's cool. Like I actually move the entire ops center up to where you are, rather than you going to it per se. That. Whoa! Talk about being visually distinct. Okay, I'm gonna get a better look at that after I take my break in ops. Let's see. I doubt anyone is still alive at this point. I wonder if I could have retreated to Davy and Dean at any point and see if they progressed. Alright, so let's rest here and put a kibosh to my accumulated tech scrap multiplier. And then let's bank everything I have. I'm gonna use it for upgrades first and then level ups. I feel like it's a better way of handling things. So let's see. I have 2 pieces of the black Cerberus set. Reduced attack speed, higher impact, that doesn't seem all that great. Ooh, this reduces drone energy consumption and increases my damage versus armored parts. That's actually not bad. What else? I have the full MG Cerberus set. Oddly enough, that just seems straight up worse than the MG Gorgon stuff. I guess because it's like a heavier variant, but I'm not sure why I'd want to use that. It might have a good set bonus for all I know, but at this point, as I've said many a time before, I'm really not interested in trying out new stuff or experimenting at all. If I was in that frame of mind, I actually would have gone back to all those security doors I came across before. As it is, I'm just interested in upgrading what I currently have. So what can I upgrade? I can upgrade one of my arms, one of my legs, how many of my weapons? Only one weapon, okay. I like the Judge, but staff is better, so I'm gonna have to go with that for now. Hopefully I'll pick up more Mark IV materials soon enough. It seems like the damage upgrade from Mark III to Mark IV is less significant than the previous ones. Like with the staff, I'm pretty sure it jumped up like 20 points roughly with each previous upgrade, but this is only 12. That too is similar to Dark Souls, but with how the final upgrade with the weapon paths in those games tends to be less significant than each of the previous tier upgrades. But yeah, let's upgrade that. And I guess I'm not really interested in crafting anything, so I'm gonna level up a shit ton, I guess. Let's This might actually give me yet another implant slot. No. Still need, what, 3 more levels for that? No, 10. No, sorry, 13. I can't count. Yeah, that is definitely more of a New Game Plus thing. So how much... Ooh, can I get rid of the ancillary core? No, with the power I'm consuming at the moment, that's just not a possibility. Not if I want to use any more implants especially, so... how much power do I actually have? So plus 9, so that gives me 2... So I have 6 core power available. What do I want to use that on? There's a lot of cool stuff I've picked up as of late, all sorts of cool injectables and like new implants that provide passive abilities. That's actually, wow, 12 HP a second for 30 seconds. That's actually really good. That might be worth equipping. It would take up all of my remaining core power though, so maybe not. The main thing I'm thinking of possibly doing is, where are they? Just slotting in some more vital boost implants. I have enough core power in slots to put in 2. How much HP does that give me? So that gives me a little over 100 more HP. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. It's simple, but it works.